Hi family, Sabrina Celeste, and I wasn't going to videotape a reading tonight, but I was so disturbed and so upset today because when I heard the news that, this is for entertainment purposes only, but when I heard the news that Trump called Zelenskyy a dictator and then proceeded to accuse Ukraine of starting the war, I just wanted to scream because the whole world was watching when Putin invaded Ukraine in the middle of the night. In fact, I remember seeing some of the first pictures of women and children in the streets. Oh yeah. You know, I don't understand Trump's his fascination for fascists and dictators. He has pretty much destroyed any of the relationships that we have built with our allies, and it's just so frustrating. Sacred Destiny cards, and I want to pull some cards on this about Zelenskyy and Ukraine and about Putin and Russia. Okay, so I got such a I just got such a psychic hit about Trump today, and I got a lot of psychic hits, and I really need to write these down, but I don't, so I don't know, because I really wasn't originally going to do anything political regarding politics and current politics using my psychic mediumship. I never really thought about getting into politics. I did at one time. I was asked to do, some radio interviews or maybe work with the local police, and I did try, but I'm so thin-skinned. It wasn't for me. So let's get into it. So my first question was, what do you sense about Zelensky's leadership in the upcoming year? Will he remain in power? Okay. So honestly, I don't need the cards, but I'm going to use the cards because I've asked my angels to come in and help me with this. Okay. Yes. I got the wisdom card. Okay. The question was, what do you sense about Zelensky's leadership in the coming year? Zelenskyy is very wise. Will he remain in power? That's the second half of the question. My answer is yes. I am not going to lie. I see a fight. I see a struggle. And this man is willing to die on the front lines for his country. You can't say that about Putin or Trump. Trump can't, first of all, he can't even go that far away from the bathroom because I'm telling you, he's got some serious health issues. I don't know. I see digestion issues, bowel issues, heart issues. I don't know. But this question is about Zelenskyy. Zelenskyy is very wise, and he will remain in power. He will fight to death. He is an honorable man. He has more honor and courage in one pinky than Putin and Trump have in their whole entire bodies. So the answer is yes, he will remain in power. In fact, he will become even more sought and loved as time goes on because of his courage. And, I know that most Americans who have any common sense are praying for Ukraine. Ukraine used to be a beautiful country that consisted of Russians and Ukrainians living together in peace before the dark, cold-hearted Putin, decided that he wanted to kill and take. That's the dictatorship, the authoritarian regime that he has set in place. But I'm telling you, Zelenskyy will remain in leadership. Okay, purification. All right. So I got the purification card. I just think that there is going to be, I hate thinking about it, but there's going to be a lot more death. I feel like there's going to be a lot more death before this is over. And I just feel like, but I don't feel like Ukraine is alone on this. I don't feel like they're alone. I feel like they have more, I just feel like they have more, it's so late. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I feel like they have more, people behind them coming together, support. I feel like they have more support than ever. The purification card generally means, when I pull it, it generally means death, rebirth, reborn, something new. So yeah, I think there'll be a lot more death before we see anything come to light. But I got this like weird flash, the psychic flash that Putin is, they are trying to figure out, and they have been for many, many years probably, but they're trying to figure out how to poison Putin, how to get rid of him, because his own people don't even like him. They're just afraid of him. Can you imagine living in a country where you're just afraid? I guess I can imagine it, because here we are. We live in a country where we can't be who we are. We can't, no free speech unless it aligns with Trump. And oh my God, I saw him earlier on Truth Social, and they had him like looking like a clown. No, he's more like the emperor's new clothes. He's more like, no, he's no king. He's not going to be my king, that's for sure. So yeah, the purification process generally means that something new is going to be reborn from this situation. There will be a lot more death, I'm afraid, but I do see that as you see this purification process, that something new is going to arise from the ashes, from the depths of this Putin created hell. I see that. I really do. And then the potential card. This is amazing. Okay, the potential. I don't know. I just ultimately see, I don't see that everything is going to go their way. It's not going to be skippity-doo-dah, what a wonderful day for Putin or for Trump for that matter. I really don't see that. Because this reading is about Zelenskyy and Putin. I got the potential card. Yeah. The potential card is a very powerful card. When I picked that card, it's saying that, there's potential for greatness in this whole matter of saving Ukraine, and and how much, the surrounding countries. I feel like Poland is going to step up, and I think I heard something about just other countries, they're sick of Trump. They're sick and tired of his diarrhea of the mouth and him just blabbering out whatever he feels like, no matter how insane it sounds. Okay, so do you see any major shifts in the war between Ukraine and Russia? Is peace on the horizon? Yeah, absolutely. So that was the purification card and the potential card. Definitely peace on the horizon. Absolutely there will be. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But I believe that there will be victory. There will be victory. I don't know if President Zelenskyy will survive this. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the man is so passionate. I just see him literally on the front line fighting for his country. That's how it's supposed to be. Will Ukraine receive strong international support or some allies, or will some allies pull back? No, I don't see the allies pulling back. I got the Voyage card. Yes, they will be coming from, definitely. He is definitely going to have international support. They are coming across the seas. They're coming across the waters. They're coming across the land. I don't see any allies being pulling back. I just see that he will have that international support that he needs to have. That's really wonderful. Is there any hidden information about Ukraine's future that the public isn't aware of? Miracles. Okay, I got the miracle card. Yes, but it's good. I mean, miracles. Look at this. Miracles. Yes. And I do believe that the miracles have a lot to do with the allies, the international allies that are going to be stepping up to help Zelenskyy. And I believe that he already knows, he knows, and he just knows that he will not be alone in this fight. And you can just see it. I can feel it in the way he speaks and the way he, holds himself, that he knows that he is not alone this time. And that's a really wonderful thing. About Putin and Russia, oh gosh. Is Putin's hold on power weakening, or will he remain in control? Well, I mean, I see him in control, but honestly, I see his resources dwindling. I see his, I see his resources dwindling. Let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see, let me shuffle these cards. Is Putin's hold on power weakening, or will he remain in control? Okay, let's see. Simplicity. So I guess feathers aren't very strong. I'm going to say that he is weakening, and the simplicity, I just feel like this card is telling me that the simplicity part of the piece of this message is that it's very clear that he is no longer wanted, or, that people are just tired of him, and they just want it to end. They just want Putin to stop already. And the simplicity part is that, it's like light as a feather. It's going to be easy to blow him over like a feather. I got the love card. The love card is, that's what we have. We have love. The love card. What does the love card have to do with Putin? I mean, I suppose that, we need to hold Zelenskyy in our thoughts and his people in our prayers, along with all the, other Palestinians in Gaza that are, that Trump is talking about displacing and moving to another region because he wants to build some kind of freaking Mar-a-Lago on that land, or whatever it is he wants to do. I just think that love, whenever I get the love card, it's just asking for more prayer on this. And I do believe that instead of spending so much time being angry about it, we also need to spend a lot of time praying about it. I know I like to do a simple prayer of just holding space for the planet and just surrounding it with white and pink light. And then the white and pink light, drawing closer until the whole planet and Earth is just, it's just engulfed and saturated with this pink light and this white light of purity and love. And so I do think that that is definitely something that we need to focus on more. Do you sense any internal threats to Putin, such as betrayal from within his own circle? Absolutely. I said that earlier. I feel like, they're waiting for an opportunity. They're waiting for that opportunity to strike. And I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know what they're going to do. I feel like it's going to be some kind of poison. I mean, that's one of his favorite things to do, is to poison his competitors, his allies, anyone he feels like is getting in his way. Anyone, really, he poisons them. So they're waiting for that opportunity. But absolutely, I feel like there are people that want to hurt him, very much so. Absolutely. What do you see regarding Trump's health? Will it impact his political ambitions? Yeah, enlightenment. Oh, wow. Okay, so here you see this man, and you see enlightenment. Not that he's going to be enlightened, you know, by some light. What's going to happen is he's going to have a very serious health crisis. And I think that his enlightenment isn't going to come while he's alive. I think it's going to come after he's on the other side. Oh, my lips are so dry. Oh, I hate that. Wintertime and dry lips just drive me crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but he hasn't been traveling very far from home. One, he's kind of afraid because he knows he's been spouting off at the mouth about so many things that he has no right to be spouting off about. And number two, his physical health. He just can't be that far away from the bathroom. I mean, that's just what I see. I really feel like his digestive system is off track. His heart is not, strong. I feel like the man is not well. And he's getting oranger and oranger by the day. He just reminds me of one of Willy Wonka's Oompa Loompas, but larger. I don't know. He just is not, he does not look well. He doesn't look well. What do you see regarding, okay, does Trump have a strong chance of returning to presidency, or will, oops, come on. Oh, come on. Will Trump have, I lost my questions. Returning to presidency, or will legal and political challenges stop him? Honestly, I just don't see that he's going to be alive long enough. I hate to say this. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I just don't see him alive long enough to even try to make it to a third term, or even maybe finish this term. I just don't see it. I think his health will decline. I think he has dementia. I know his father had dementia. I know that he sure acts like he has dementia. But and I really see that as soon as Elon can no longer draw from the running spigots of I was watching PBS tonight, because I watch PBS, and the watchdogs, Christine Grimes and the other one that we had put in place, they were just like so reasonable, and so, they said they reached out to Doge, and Doge didn't return any calls, because Elon is doing a big money grab. And when that money stops, and when they tell him no, and he can no longer, get money from, being in the White House, or from us as taxpayers, when that stops, he's going to just go away. I do see him just going away. Elon doesn't care about Americans. He doesn't care about saving us money. He doesn't care about putting money back in our pockets. The only thing Elon cares about is getting money for his very expensive little man-child hobbies, like, rockets to the moon. Oh, speaking of which, I had a psychic, I call them psychic whiffs. I had a psychic whiffs about Elon's little space rocket, what he does, his little hobby or whatever it is, trying to get to Mars, whatever he's trying to do. But I saw that that some of it is going to end up in the wrong place. It's going to land or end up somewhere it shouldn't be. That's what I feel. I feel like it. I even feel like somebody might be hurt, and I hope not. But something's going to go wrong, really wrong with it. And it's not going to work out at all. As far as the presidency, will he return to presidency, or will legal political challenges stop him? Yes. Security. Stop right there, Trump. You will not proceed with any third term. And he knows that. And people say, well, why can't they stand up to him? Why aren't even, there have to be, some of the Republican Congress or senators that have some type of moral compass, good moral compass, but they're not afraid of Trump. They're afraid of the oligarchies and the powers that be behind Trump. Trump is afraid of them as well. Why do you see him slumped over his desk while Elon Musk's son is telling him, go away, you're not the president, shush your mouth? Because even he doesn't respect him. And you can see it in Trump's face. His one and only purpose for trying to become president is to stay out of jail, and he succeeded. And because of that, because Elon and there are other people that we don't even know about, but I'm telling you right here, the Constitution will win. The Constitution will always win. This will stop. This will stop. They will stop him. He will not be a president for a third term. That is not happening. Are there any unexpected events in the U.S. politics that will shock the world in the next year? Gosh. Shock the world? I mean, I'm already shocked. Aren't you shocked? I'm shocked as hell that we've got an immigrant that, an unelected immigrant trying to, with his 20-year-olds, they're not auditors, they're hackers trying to get their hands on our information and our money. Yeah, I'm already shocked. I'm already shocked. Is there anything more shocking that will happen? Oh, let's see what the cards say. Any unexpected events in U.S. politics? Success. Success. Yeah. Democracy will win. Democracy always wins. Democracy will win, and the people will speak and stand up, and we will not allow anything that is going to damage us permanently in the United States of America. It's not going to happen. I see this is just success. Yes, we will have success in stopping this nonsense that's going on between Elon and Trump. Trump is just tired. He's not even there. He's in Mar-a-Lago. He's doing all of his press hearings, or whatever, speeches in Mar-a-Lago. He's not even at the White House. He's not strong enough anymore. He's becoming weaker by the day. The only thing that won't stop is his mouth and apparently his Truth Social, media account. But other than that, he is not a strong person. We will succeed. Americans, we will succeed. Immigrants, we will succeed. We will succeed as people. We will succeed. And this will be a very difficult and painful lesson for us. Some will learn and some will not. And some will just continue being ignorant, I guess. But for the most part, I mean, being in the Midwest, I'm hearing all kinds of farmers and people talking about how they regret voting for Trump. They talk about it because, none of his people that voted for him really took that Project 2025 seriously. And that Project 2025 is no joke. That thing is no joke. And it will affect our farmers, and it will affect our food, and it will affect us as a people. But I want you all to know that if we just stay strong, and we keep on sending light and love to our planet and the people around it, and anyone who might be hurt or have been hurt by this cruel and horrible regime called administration, that they will also be protected as well. Yeah, that's about all I have right now, and I hope it made sense. I'm kind of tired, but I just wanted to do something a little bit tonight because of what happened today. But, I'll see you guys tomorrow, family. If you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. I'm almost at 500. I'm really excited. I really never thought I would be on here, and I never thought I was going to be on here doing this, but it just feels right now. And I'll do a lot more teaching on metaphysics, law of attraction. I do send out a lot of inspirational shorts in Spanish because my heart just goes out to the immigrants that were just so horribly, chastised and treated for what? You know, they care for your kids. They work in our fields. They build our buildings. They cook delicious foods. You know, I'm Mexican, so of course it's kind of near and dear to my heart of what's going on. But anyway, good night for now, and love you guys, and I will see you next time.